Part 2. So, as I said, there's this rally that's happening within the next 15, 20 minutes or so. And, it's not my cup of tea. So, I don't really want to have anything to do with this racist shit. I have a hard enough time trying to fight racial impulses myself. I don't have the right to be a racist because, as I've told you guys before, if you've been paying attention, I know my 25 followers, they all know that I am Native American, I'd be Cherokee Indian, black, and white. You can put that in any order you want, it won't change. You know, it won't change any other facts. Now I will tell you this, as of the last few years, I have been more prouder to be Native American than anything else. I have my moments where I am ashamed to be black and I am ashamed to be white because those are the ones that seem to cause the most strife in life in America. Now, I will say this: many years ago, back when I was living with my uncle, back when I got my shit together, I had a dream of three men in a bar, and I was all three of them. One was a black man, one was a white man, and one was a Native American man. The black guys and white guys were fighting each other, and the Native American man, well, he was just at the bar drinking and enjoying the show. Now, I don't know what the significant meaning of that was, and I went to talk to a lady. At the time, I wasn't working there, but now that I do work there, I had talked to her about it, and she told me that basically what the problem was is that I hadn't embraced all three of my human sides. And clearly, the Native American side was the side that I really needed to embrace because he was the one of peace, where my black side and my white side have been in internal strife with each other and conflict wise, fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting because I was having an identity crisis, but I knew I would never be white. Never. That's never gonna fucking happen. And I knew I would be black, but I would be ostracized by whites and blacks, as my life has been for the most part. And the thing is, as you move on, as you move forward in life, you live and you learn. And evolution is a powerful thing. And like when I went to Florida, and the white guy that was working at the Taste of China, he wouldn't speak ill of his Asian employers because I was sitting right there. And he's like, I need to talk to you. And he started talking to my second father, James Shiflett, about some stuff that was going on with whatever he was going through in life. And every time he would say something in the actual words of offending an Asian person, his eyes would go from James to me. He's like, and I was like, is there a problem here? It's like, yeah, I got some racist shit to say about Asian people, and I don't want to offend you. I said, okay, well, one, because I was dumb. I said, first off, I'm part Cherokee Indian, so whatever you have to say about the Chinese people that's around here, the best thing I can tell you is pray that they don't speak English because that dude working at Trident has been looking over here at me too. And I wanted to go over there and like play with the weapons, but that wasn't gonna happen. He was training for their show that night. But he was telling me about Asian people and how some of his bosses weren't exactly peachy. In other words, they were white, they were Asian, but they were white. He's basically trying to say that they were taskmasters, and because they were Asian, and he was like the only Gaijin or Guaylo working there, that he kind of felt out of place, and that he felt a little ostracized. And I was like, well, hey, dude, whatever you have to say about these Asian people, hey, knock yourself the fuck out. They're not my people. I was like, well, you look like them. I said, hey, look, I'm going to tell you one more time. I'm Cherokee Indian, black and white. I'm the biggest mutt on the planet. I have no right to be racist, and you can say whatever the hell you want because you have that freedom. This is America. That's what it's all about right here. So, in that, you know, I tell people all the time, America is a country of shadows. You know, because you don't know who lives in the shadows. When their door closes at home, you don't know how they feel about it. And if you're a racist and you don't like me while we're at work, you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. It's fine. If I don't know that you're a racist, today's gonna be the day that I'm gonna find out if the news pans over and there you are in that crowd full of racist people. Unless you're on the other side of the fence chanting racial slurs at your own people. Because the last rally we had with the KKK, more white people got arrested than black people, which like totally fucking stunned the shit out of me. Probably totally fucking stunned half the people in Charlottesville. So apparently there are less racist white people here than I thought. which is fucking awesome, because really, racist is just a fucking state of mind. You know, let me be real. One, no one can help the color of skin they're born into. No one. You can't go God every night and be like, hey God, and unless you're Michael Jackson, where you have the money to technically bleach your entire fucking skin. I don't know how the hell they do that. Somehow or another, they have to remove the pigmentation or the pigmentalia or whatever the hell the scientific word for your fucking skin color is. They have to remove that shit out of your skin, which in the long run could probably give you more damage later in life than your appearance. My nose is my favorite part of my face. No, it's not too big, it's not too small, it's mine. No, and it's really probably the only black feature I have is my nose. My eyes, they kind of slant a little bit, and then I have high cheekbones, which is why people have obviously you're some kind of Indian. Had that statement made to me by a young kid once, and yeah, I have some Indian in me. The ones with the feathers, not the dots. So racism is not something that has been like a secret society. It's just been a secret in society, an unspoken thing in Charlottesville that people just are now feeling that they have a set of balls to come on out. But here's my thing on that. If you're a racist, you've always been a racist, it's not a crime. It really ain't until you start making it a crime where you're threatening people or you're trying to hurt people because of the color of their skin. You're fixing to go out and lynch somebody today, then you're a fucking racist. Alright? And if you're a fucking racist and you know you're a racist, hey, be proud of who you are. I'm not going to do anything to you. It's not my place. You have every right to be a racist. It's just that you should probably be more honest with yourself. Now it's today. Today is that day where if you're really, really a racist, you can get on out there with that rally and have your fun and call people niggers and gooks and troops and nigger lovers and white traitors and all the things that you said at the Ku Klux Klan rally. All I can say is, it's better that I know now, so I can see the knife coming, than be hugging up on you and have the knife in my shoulder blades, because I trusted you to be a actually decent human being. Now, here's the thing. You can still be human and be racist. It's not illegal. I don't recommend it. But your true friends, if they don't know you're a racist, then they probably didn't know you from the jump and just assumed that you were a good person. I'm not saying that being a racist does not make you a good person. It just makes you an asshole. However, being that I'm an asshole and not a racist, that probably doesn't really count. But I've been a victim of racism more times than I can count on my fingers and toes. And most of the time, it's been by people of color. So like I said, there's an equal amount of racists on all sides of the track. So let's all not try to play that we're not, I, on the other hand, don't have the right to be. But it is what it is. I do wish that racism would stop. There are so many more problems in the world that we need to worry about than the color of the motherfucker standing next to me's skin. Now, in my other videos, I have said this before and I'll say this again. I wanted to make a movie way back in my 20s called My America. Why did I want to make this movie? Why have I not made this movie? First, let me tell you why I want to make this movie. Because all my life, on some level or another, I have been handed the racial champion slot of "you're not really one of us" by black people. And I've heard well, we don't really know what you are about white people. And Native Americans never really came into my life until I was part of the wheelchair basketball team, and I've only had 2 racist incidences with them. Like, you're not really one of us. You don't belong in a tribe. But they weren't even Cherokee, so they don't even have the right to talk to me like that. But it did happen. So I've been racially attacked by almost every race on the planet. Now, I will say, and I'll be honest, the only racist people that I haven't had a racist attack by in my face have been mostly Asian people. Mostly because they don't know what the fuck I am. My really good friend is Korean. His name is Inkwon Kim. He's the one that made me understand that Native Americans were Asian. And I was like, well, that would explain that. Now, when I was in college, which I didn't finish, by the way, I had a racist incident with Miss Deal. How you doing? in high school, I guess Miss Jones was slightly racist because she let the darker black kids do what they wanted to me until I decided that I was gonna fuck everybody's shit up. Anyway, moving on. I did a report that basically I did some Japan bashing for like samurais and all this other shit, and I didn't want to offend anybody. And this chick was Mexican. I thought she was Japanese. See what I mean? And you know, when she yelled back at me, I looked more Asian than she did. My feelings was like shocked and amazed, and that would also explain why the two Vietnamese kids didn't have a problem with me, and we hung out. I don't remember their names, but we hung out. And then the guy that drove the Eclipse in college, and then there was Heather and her brother. You know, so obviously all of them thought I was Hawaiian, but or Samoan or something, and they were okay with me doing this Japanese report, but it's probably because they weren't Japanese. Now we all know that way back in the 40s, which is where my report takes place, about like the birth of shoguns and how long shoguns and samurai, because they're still in existence. They're a dying breed, but they're still in existence. Um, we're here, and not here in America, but here in the world living. And I wanted to, I don't like offending people. All right, so let's be honest. If someone wanted to do a history report on Geronimo or Sacagawea or Swanto or some other famous Native American Chief Joseph, I can't remember his last name, or Big Bear because Big Bear's still alive, or Running Bear, or if they wanted to do a report on that, I would hope that they would come and ask me, would you be okay with us doing a report on your ancestral people? Now, I can't stop the report, and I would tell them, hey, knock yourself out, but if you're going to say anything like derivative or offensive, I would like to know about it so that they won't slap me in the face when you're doing a report, because it's not like I can just get up and leave the classroom. I think you can do that in college. You can do it in high school. But in high school, we were never really given real shit to do. You know, Now this teacher in my English class in college was like, look, this has to be a real life report on something that you're interested in and something that you know about. I only know about Asian stuff because I've done martial arts all my life. Those have been the only thing that really fascinated me. Hell, I knew more about Chinese and Japanese culture than I knew about my own damn Native American culture, which really fucked me up. Because it was like, what? It took a Korean for me to re-educate myself with Native American history. So, like I said, I knew more about Chinese and Japanese stuff than I knew about anything. So, I did my report. I got a B on it. You know, like one of the first B's of my life. It's the only B I got in college. Because it's shit that I knew about. And I actually got to bring a weapon to school and do a demonstration. We had to clear it with the board. We had to do all this other stuff. And I was like, well, it's all part of the report. A report with a prop is fucking awesome. As if I just stood there with a fucking piece of paper in my hand. There's no visual aid. And I think that Sabatu is probably why I got to be. Teacher might have been a little bit scared because he seen me work the damn thing. I brought in the bow staff and I twirled that bitch around. I did all kinds of other fascinating martial arts stuff because the shit was about fucking shoguns and Japan bashing and World War II and everything in the report I got to talk about, I got to touch on. And there was not a pissed off person in the room, especially the people of Asian descent, which I felt virtually proud of because I'm sitting there like, thank God I didn't offend anybody. And let's be honest, it doesn't take much to offend people. It really doesn't. It doesn't take much to offend people at all. The right person says the right thing at the right time, and you have a fucking problem. It's just that simple. You have a serious clusterfuck of a problem. Now, the point of that being that we all are hyperly sensitive when it comes to shit like race and stuff like that. You know, However, no one wants to outwardly admit it, and that's fine. You don't have to outwardly admit it, which is cool. You know, you don't want to admit that we're hyperly sensitive. Believe me, I get it. I understand it completely. And the thing with that is that as people, we tend to not, you know, we tend to not accept the things that we can't change, or we tend to be dumbasses, and that does happen. We tend to be dumbasses, you know. And as a dumbass, like personally, as a dumbass, because I know that I'm a dumbass. I'm not a genius by most means, but I'm actually a super genius. The thing is that we don't we don't want to acknowledge things that hurt us. That's why racism will never go anywhere, because secretly racism hurts everyone, but no one wants to acknowledge it, and no one really gives a damn. So I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna make another video when I get back. I have to call GameStop like right now because it's like 20 after 10 because I've been over the line on talking. So that's that in a nutshell. I'm James Machine. Just come for number 2. Be seeing you.